If you ever wanted to watch a black bear get dusted out of his brains on booger sugar and rip limbs off of hikers, you're in luck now. If you like B-list, well, actually this had a pretty decent budget, but if you like purposely corny and off-the-wall horror movies like Sharknado, Cocaine Bear is ready to do a line of entertainment for you. That reference might demonetize the video, but regardless, Cocaine Bear is a pretty good flick. First of all, what the hell exactly is this movie? It's a comedy horror thriller, so along the lines of Snakes on a Plane. You might get a couple of jump scares in there, but really it's a comedy at its core. The crazy thing is this movie is actually based loosely on real events. When I say loosely, I mean she's real loose. The core fundamentals are true that in 1985, there's a drug smuggler named Andrew C. Thornton II, who's emergency dropping a massive amount of cocaine from his plane, knocks himself out cold on the door frame of the plane. His unconscious corpse falls to its death, along with a whole slew of cocaine, which gets distributed throughout the forest, but a good portion of it gets ingested by this black bear, who are generally not very hostile, despite the fact they're massive and can rip you limb to limb. They're basically there to sunbathe and have a good time. And you'll hear a lot of bear factoids throughout the video. If it's black, fight back. If it's brown, lay down. That's a cool little easy way of remembering what bears to fuck with and which ones to run away from. And the bear, to our knowledge, didn't actually attack anyone IRL or in real life. He just consumed the drugs, ran around a little bit, probably took a fat shit, and then died, overdosed. That'd be a really boring movie. That wouldn't even make it to the cutting floor, so to speak. He's got to get aggressive, he's got to get buck wild, he's got to get violent, and that's what happens.
You gotta get angry, you gotta get mean!
And along that aspect, the budget was about $35 million, which isn't huge by any means, but that definitely went towards the CGI of the bear, because you could tell it was CGI, but it wasn't like dog-ass trash CGI like you'll see with a lot of B-list horror movies. Now, this movie is actually dedicated to Ray Liotta, who died in May of 2022, and he's in this movie, and of course he plays a villain, as he usually does, or maybe not a villain, maybe somebody you relate to, but generally a gangster or some kind of a, mobster, whatnot. Always his fucking role, and he plays it to a T, including in this film. Now, to keep the movie fleshed out and longer than 20 minutes, hey, there's a bear that's hopped up on cocaine, he mauls a couple of hikers, roll in credits, drop curtain. The performances that really stood out are, of course, Ray Liotta, Margot Martindale, who's always a joy. I really liked her part in Dexter, and David was somewhat entertaining, likable, and that's about it. Everyone else was kind of forgettable. I didn't really feel like I cared too much about the characters. It's called Cocaine Bear. You're not really in it to build a deep, intricate bond with these characters. They're probably going to die to the bear anyway. So as long as you go into this movie with the same mindset that you had watching Snakes on a Plane or Sharknado, that wow, this is going to be corny and this potentially might suck, or it was designed inherently to suck so bad that I'm going to laugh at it because it's sucking me so hard and sucking me silly as well. You're going to enjoy the action. You're probably going to have a couple of laughs. You're not going to get bored. You might be a little bit confused as to who the fuck these characters are. Why are they even in the film? For example, the three teenagers that are running around robbing people, shanking people just for the hell of it, just to make TikToks of it, or whatever the kids are doing nowadays. They're whack and just, didn't really add any sustenance or content to the plot. But, we're not, who gives a fuck about the plot? Cocaine Bear. If I want a deep, rich plot, I'll watch something like Paw Patrol. Now, this film did earn some money in just the US and Canada, $64.2 million, and a worldwide $85.3 million. And keep in mind, they only spent $30 to $35 million. So it earned some money. And as far as actual critic response, not too great. Well, Rotten Tomatoes gives it a 67% with an average rating of 6.1 out of 10, so not fantastic there. Getting a B- over here, I would have brought that home with a smile as a kid. And then an 80 percentile over here on Post Track, 67% over here, so very mixed. A mixed sack, for sure. If you're looking for something to dumb out on and just have some mindless laughs and watch a bear go nuts, there is a film for that now. If you enjoyed the video, liking it helps it to get seen by more gamers. This information will reach and assist them as well, which in turn helps me grow this little channel, which I do greatly appreciate. Subscribe for more content like this. I cover news in the gaming community and industry, tutorials helping you get set up streaming and YouTubing, as well as honest gaming product reviews, keyboards, mice, headsets, controllers, mics, chairs, etc. There are some hefty exclusive discount codes found only in the description of my videos and only for the audience here at GamerHeaven. I have links to all my other platforms and socials in the description below. To get in touch with myself and the Stallions and Stallionettes of GamerHeaven, join the community Discord, and check me out at twitch.tv where I go live every other leap year on a blue moon if it falls into an odd calendar number, and my pH balance is on point. Just kidding. Starting June, I'm going to be live streaming a lot. Thanks for watching. This has been AK40 Kevin hosting GamerHeaven, and I'll see you tomorrow because I upload daily. All the time. 60% of the time. Sometimes. Most of the time. Peace.